They're really trying to romanticize a date rape scene. This is pretty disturbing now. What's going on, Flicks Talkers? Welcome back to another first time watch, this time for 1980s Caddyshack. Don't know too much about it. I did see the poster recently and I was like, that's a movie that I always hear people talking about. This is a cult classic comedy. I don't know if it's like a parody movie, kind of like Hot Shots or Airplane or anything in that vein, or if it's just a straight movie with some comedy sprinkled in. I know it has Chevy Chase, Bill Murray, Rodney, Dangerfield, and those are comedic legends. And out of all the decades, I would say the 80s is probably my favorite for comedy, just for the writing. I think some of the stuff that they said was very not PC and very satirical, and that's kind of like up my alley when it comes to humor. So once again, don't know what this film's about at all story-wise, so I'll be going into this blindly, and that's the way I like to do my first-time watches, not knowing anything about them whatsoever. Haven't seen a trailer, haven't seen any clips, only seen the poster. And all that being said, if you guys do like my reactionary content, make sure to hit that thumbs up and like the video. It always does help to spread these videos out to those that aren't subscribed, and if you yourself are not subscribed, consider doing that today and hitting the bell notification to always get notified about future content like this. If you guys want to follow me on social media, I do post a lot of movie and entertainment news, so make sure you guys follow me on those. All the links are down in the description below as well. Now let's sit back and watch 1980s Caddyshack. I'm already getting the feel for what I'm about to watch.
Did you get out yesterday?
Yes, twice. It's about $30 plus tips.
Well, put it in the college fund. Ah, I saw that. That's about $10 and change.
I had a couple of burgers and some Cokes for lunch.
How many Cokes?
4 or 5.
What are you, a diabetic?
I don't know.
Very realistic dialogue, I guess, from the dads of the 80s that always want their kids to go to college, and if not, they're going to work at the lumber yard, or we're sending you off to military camp. And then the moms are always like, you ain't going to the army. Oh, hush up, Martha, no one asked you.
You take drugs, Danny?
Every day.
Good. So what's the problem?
I don't know. Did you have to take that cooter preference test when you were a senior in high school?
Oh, yeah, I took it. They said I should be a fire watcher. What are you supposed to be?
An underachiever. I gotta go to college.
Danny, this isn't Russia. Is this Russia? This isn't Russia, is it?
Nah.
I don't think so.
So it's very National Lampoonish so far, I will say that.
Where'd it go?
Right in the lumber yard.
Right in the lumber yard. That was a good analogy.
Finish! Sir, do you know what I just saw? No, sir. A gopher! Gopher? Where?
You better get rid of those gophers, or I'll be looking for a new greenskeeper. Is that clear?
I'll put my best mud on it.
I'm looking at you. You wore green so you could hide. Oh, Mrs. Crane, you're a little monkey woman, you know that? You're a little monkey woman.
Good soundtrack so far.
That's only 50 cents.
Yeah, Lou raised the price of Coke.
Well, I ain't paying no 50 cents for no Coke. You had it. Come on, open up this door. Open up this door.
Watch it, jerk.
Jerk. I'm going to enjoy this thoroughly. Now, who'd you say the jerk was, jerk, huh?
That's one thing about the old school fights, man. Everybody used to love to huddle around them. This is before everybody started pulling out their phones and screaming, World Star, World Star, World Star. Shut up and watch the damn fight.
Yes, sir. Look at the wax buildup on those shoes. This is fine leather. I want that wax stripped off there. Oh, say, Fred.
Have you heard the latest one about the Jew, the Catholic, and the colored boy who went to heaven?
That's a doozy, Judge.
Colored boy. Well, you son of a bitch, I'll fix you. Colored boy.
That's what I'm talking about, man. The humor of the 80s. Rodney Dangerfield coming out swagged out. Swagaholic right here.
Oh, this is the worst looking hat I ever saw. Oh, it looks good on you, though.
Man, Rodney was a one of a kind. I will say that. He had a way with words. It definitely seemed improv every time he was on screen.
Lacey. Bishop Pickering, Dr. Beaver, this is my niece, Lacey Underall. Lacey's mother has sent her to us for the summer. 4!
That's a fine shot.
Oh! I should have yelled 2.
No, a cheeseburger. I want a hot dog. I want...
Oh, I've definitely seen her, too, in a couple movies. I already know this guy's gonna have the worst luck of the whole movie.
$1,000 you missed that putt.
Oh, now the pressure's on. That Happy Gilmore rage, huh? So far, I like the characters we're introduced to and all the separate stories that we have to focus on within the main movie itself. It's kind of fun.
Hey, Doll, could you scare up another round for our table over here and tell the cook this is low-grade dog food, all right? And here, take this for yourself, okay? I tell you, this steak still has marks where the jockey was hitting it.
Dude, Rodney is a swag lord.
Oh, somebody stepping a duck?
Man, he looks like a blast to have hung out with. Look at those purple pants, man. He's killing it.
Woo, the dance of the living dead.
Dude, his lines are amazing.
I bet you got a lot of nice ties. You want to tie me up with some of your ties? Ty?
I think we've all done that at one point at our parents' parties.
Hey, Ringo, play something hot, will you? And you guys, take some more lessons.
Oh, shoot, man. He just activates.
Hey, you want to make $14 the hard way?
This is where the puke is. Oh. Gross.
Come on, bark like a dog for me.
Murray character, Jesus Lord. Some good second and third prizes, huh?
Okay, Danny, this is for the gold.
I'm having a little party at the yacht club this Sunday. I'm christening my new sloop. How'd you like to mow my lawn? Huh? Maggie, how about we go?
That was a extremely quick tournament. Oh, she got some dirty ass feet. 1 to 115. See, this movie is very much just self-aware, parody, yet a standalone movie. It's kind of hard to just recognize what exactly it is. It's its own thing, and I'm totally fine with that.
Hi, Maggie. How was it?
How was what?
I guess it could have been that great then.
There's always the one girl in the movie that the guys go crazy over, right? Almost like a scene from The Sandlot. See, it's moments like this where it's definitely like a parody. Half of them have their clothes on still, by the way. Shoes and all.
Want some?
Oh, give me some.
Joey, would you please? Joey, would...
Oh, here comes the Jaws baby Ruth that nobody wants to get near in the pool. I think that's anybody's worst fear in the pool, man. Duty, duty. The caddies are almost like the Animal House frat house, you know?
Here it is.
Oh! Oh!
Bill Murray does it all, huh? In this movie.
There's a bunch of them. And a summons.
Yours.
Did he drop a pill in there, dude? Oh, no. He pulled a Bill Cosby, man.
Well, hey. Ooh. Yeah.
I was born.
Oh, man.
I was born to lick your face.
They're really trying to romanticize a date rape scene. This is pretty disturbing now.
Tastes like living.
Come on a minute.
They didn't show it, but he definitely had his way with her when she was blacked out.
Guess I'm a little overdressed, huh?
Depends on what's underneath.
Ooh.
Come on.
Jeez, this is the golf skank, huh?
I christen thee the Flying Wasp.
Move over, Swanson. I'm driving.
When Rodney takes the wheel, man, you just let him. We get our wacky antics scene right here.
Hey, you scratched my ankle.
This guy's living his dream right now. Busted.
I was hoping to squeeze in 9 holes before this rain starts.
Certainly, Your Eminency.
Did you see that?
I forget, but I think this is a priest, and that's why. And based on the music, they're making it seem like God is directing the ball. Breaking the fourth wall. I was waiting for him to get struck. He's like, I'm gone.
Oh, yeah? Me too. I'm late. For not being pregnant.
I'm not gonna let you go through this alone.
No!
Whatever you decide.
I'm gonna have it. I've already decided.
We'll just get married.
Oh, God, that's all I need.
My niece is the kind of girl that has a certain zest for living. The last thing any of us need right now is a lot of loose talk about her behavior.
Are you my pal, Mr. Scholarship winner?
Yes, sir. I'm your pal.
Hey, boys, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
Hey, we're both starving. When do we eat, huh?
You! I'll guarantee you'll never be a member here.
But this whole place sucks. That's right, it sucks. Only reason I'm here is maybe I'll buy it.
Buy Bushwood? You bastard! You bastard!
Oh, Maggie, you flipping out?
No, I'm happy. I'm not pregnant. You're good deep down. I know you're doing the right thing.
Despite you cheating on me and, you know, I didn't find out, we're still gonna make you out to be the good protagonist. Why not?
I can beat you with one arm.
Well, how about teams then for 20,000? You can have Dr. Frankenputz,
I beg your pardon.
and I'll take Ty here.
Let's make it 40,000.
Hey, great.
Matches for $20,000 each. Lowest score wins the hole in regulation match play.
The judge and Mr. Survey, $100,000 match going on.
Give kids.
Oh, $100,000. Now, what do you want to do?
100,000.
Why, Mr. Check?
Word is spreading.
I'm playing the worst game of my life.
Hey, put yourself down now. You're not good. You stink.
Hey, I should have stayed home and played with myself.
Ty, I saw Smells before. He was cheating.
Nobody likes a tattletale, Danny. Except, of course, me.
Ow. Oh, my arm. It's broken.
Good Lord. Well, that might be a fracture at all, no?
The match is a draw.
No, you don't, Chernick. You don't play, you lose, right, Lou?
That's right, Your Honor, unless you want to allow him a substitute.
Huh?
We'll take Danny Noonan.
If you win, I'll make it worth your while.
Now it's getting a little interesting.
Gentlemen, this match is all even. Final hole.
And somehow Bill Murray's character can't see a possible one of these people in the background walking on the golf course before he explodes the whole place. I mean, I understand it's supposed to be a secret, you know, match going on and whatnot, but come on. It can't be that vast where he can't see a single person walking before he blows up the whole place.
Hey, Judge, double or nothing he makes it. 80,000.
You're on, you're on.
Well, we're waiting.
I remember seeing that meme. That was a pretty big one. So come on, we know it's coming. We know it's coming. I love how the guy's still staring at the ball.
Hey, everybody, we're all gonna get laid.
Great one-liner, just a random one-liner from Rodney, the King Dangerfield, man. And of course, he's still alive. All right, my friends, that is Caddyshack 1980. All right, friends, so I just finished Caddyshack, and what were my final thoughts? It was silly. It was wacky. It was very National Lampoonish, very parody movie. I mean, for the time you had Airplane, you know, later on you had Hot Shots, Loaded Weapon in the 90s, and there was a lot of scenes that felt very satirical, parody, obviously poking fun at a lot of racial stereotypes, and just saying overall sexist, inappropriate, and racist lines along the way. Not saying that stuff is funny, I just baffle sometimes that was kind of the norm of the time. And we've definitely come a long way from that sort of comedy. Now, all of that being said, I had fun with this movie for what it was. I'd probably not rewatch it, though I'd add it to my collection and show it to somebody that hasn't seen this film. By the end of the movie, even though the explosion did help the caddy win the game, there really was no need for the groundhog in this film, or that whole situation where Bill Murray's character, who played like a simple Jack character, which I'm sure he'll get canceled for in a couple of years, even needed to be in this film. It was just kind of a gag, a prop, you know, something to just make you escape more of the reality of this film. And for that, it was fine, but it wasn't necessary. Now, the saving grace of this film, in my eyes, was definitely Rodney Dangerfield. And I have to say, guys, I have not seen a lot of Rodney Dangerfield films. And I know in the 80s, he was the king as far as stand-up and a slew of comedy films. So I kind of want to go back and watch some of these films because I do like his humor. I thought his timing was extremely on point, and it felt like a lot of these lines were improvised. Same thing with Chevy Chase. He kind of felt like a National Lampoon character. I haven't seen a lot of his works other than the National Lampoon films, so I can only compare it to that, though I know he had a slew of hit films in the 80s as well. But there was a lot of scenes of his dialogue that really just seemed like, hey, I'm here for the check, I'm just here along the ride, and it seemed like he really didn't have to try that hard. Now, there was pieces of this film that I actually did like. Story-wise, the whole involvement of Caddyshack tournament was cool because it was different to me. Them giving the caddies a chance to compete in this tournament was cool. That being said, it was only showed for like 2 minutes. They started off the rival caddies and then they ended on the 18th hole within a minute or so, and that was kind of lackluster. Also, you had our main young guy, Danny, who was someone that was trying to find his future path, so he was getting a lot of different influences. We saw that with a lot of the 80s coming of age movies, and it's a huge part of just finding yourself after high school. That being said, I always hate when there's no consequences. One, in general, he cheated on his girlfriend who he supposedly loved just because she was a hot girl. And that was never found out. Usually in these movies, they find out that he was cheating and there's some repercussions. No, everything's all good. The girlfriend he's supposed to end up being with doesn't end up pregnant, so life is all good, right? And once again, this movie in a nutshell is extremely wacky. It was fun though at times, and it was extremely unnecessary, inappropriate, and definitely a product of its time. And for that, my rating for Caddyshack is probably gonna be a 3 out of 5, saying it was good, but it's not a film that I need to rewatch every year. All right, guys, let me know what you thought of Caddyshack 1980 down in the comments below. And if you guys did like and appreciate my reaction and my review on the film, please make sure you guys are hitting that thumbs up to like the video. It always does help to spread these videos to those that aren't subscribed. And if you yourself are not subscribed, consider doing so today and hitting that bell notification to always get alerted about future videos like this. And if you guys want to keep up to date with the latest and greatest in movie and entertainment news, make sure to follow me on my social medias on Instagram and Twitter. All the links are down below in the description. All right, guys, till next video, I'm gone. Peace.